first and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and again, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, like great millstones, teaching the truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutation to the whole fall elect, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native American Indians. You know, the true Israelites is coming on with the elect nation of Israel. You know, the only nation that the Lord is dealing with, Israel. Okay, Brother Yowanathan, GMS Detroit, and I'm gonna try to like make this a little faster. I did this video earlier in storage, you know, in the video, but long story short, this is basically going into a novice that was talking about that us as Israelites are in the new covenant. So, you know, got it already queued up. 1 Timothy, the 3rd chapter in the 6th verse, and it reads, "Now that novice least be lifted up with pride, he fall into condemnation of the devil." And earlier I made like some references like martial arts and boxing. Like, you know, just because you can perform a roundhouse kick or do a nice jab doesn't mean you can just perfect it when, you know, shit really goes down, man. Like I watched Boondocks, you know, what's his little brother Riley? He had great ball handling skills, but when it came to him going against real opponents, it was a problem. Alright, so apply that to the scriptures, man. You just can't, you know, hear something, you know, from a so-called Hebrew Israelite prophet because, you know, the scriptures talks about the real prophets, you know, Ezekiel 33 and 33, and then there are false prophets, Jeremiah 14 and 14, you know, because things don't add up, man. When we in that new covenant, man, we're going to be perfect. We're going to have those new bodies, you know, no ailments, curses going to be lifted up off of us, so on and so forth. But yet, things are still the same. Yet we still see, and it was beautiful. I watched some of the brother in Malak's video, you know, want to lift up some, it was these women talking about they want to lift up some of the curses. Where the fuck is that in the scriptures, man? We still got enmity towards our brothers. Yes, it's slowly lifting, but we still got it. There's still Jake killing Jake out here. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. I'm sorry, not 68, 54. And it says, "So that the man that is tender among you and delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, towards his wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children which he shall leave." You know, because you got to split a bit against the northern and southern kingdom, but even within our own tribes as well, man. Black on black crime, you know. What's it? Ephraim should not vex Judah, and Judah should not envy. No, Judah should not vex Ephraim, and Ephraim should not envy Judah. Roughly paraphrasing. So we got these, man. Listen, shit. I'm still paying bills, man. I'm still paying bills. I still got these. We still got women bucking up to you. We still eating bullshit. So on and so forth. Shit, like I said, I'm still paying taxes. Because when you get into Book 3 and 8, it tells you that we're going to be subject into payment. You know, we got to pay Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give to Yahweh what belongs to Yahweh. But that's a curse, man, because in this captivity, we're not living, man. When we in the kingdom, that's going to be true paradise, man. The scriptures say, you know, let's grab that. see too long, I'm so slocky. But it tells you that, the Lord has many mansions, man. We're going to be in galaxies, universes, things like that, man. But we don't have that right now, man. Like I said, we're still subject to payment. We live day by day, paycheck to paycheck, man. The curses, how are we in the new covenant, but the curses are still in full effect. Grab this one. Jeremiah 33. I'm sorry, 31, Slocky. 22, Jeremiah 31 and 22. It says, how long will thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. The women shall compass a man. We still got women over us, bro. And you get into how Lord do things. Lord deals things in order, man. We still got women telling us what to do, talking back, and that just goes to show, man. And I'm not sure if this individual was just a New Testament, Old Testament believer, but when you be coming into this truth, you get into the whole role. New Testament, Old Testament, the Apocrypha, because there's certain scriptures in the Old Testament that hasn't even been fulfilled yet. And that just goes to show, man, that Isaiah 4:1 still haven't even came to play. And even in that time, we're not even in a new covenant, because we're going to be going through straight up, hell. Okay? And speaking of, how are we in a new covenant when we even haven't went through Jacob's trouble yet? Jeremiah 31 and 7. I'm sorry, 30 and 7. Let me get Isaiah 19. Because, man, we still haven't gotten through the shaking yet, man. This is Isaiah 19 and 15. It says, neither shall they be work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Alright, so there's not going to be work over here. When it talks about Egypt, it's talking about America. Spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritual Nineveh, so on and so forth. But this place ain't going to be having work, man. No matter what rank or caliber you are, it's going to be a time where, it's going to be really hard out here. Just straight out anarchy, straight up civil wars, so on and so forth. Because, like I said, how Esau did things, there's always the military and the police to keep people in check. But, the police just don't do it for free. They don't do it willy-nilly. They still work for a check at the end of the day. Alright? See if I can grab some more. Oh, shit. A couple videos I did was getting the expound of Ezekiel, the 4th chapter, when, Lord made Ezekiel eat cow dung, alright, which was a representation in this captivity now, which I'm talking about, that basically our food is bullshit. We are in these lower states, man. And we were supposed to be in the image of Yahweh, it's of the image of, the angels, but we fell from a great state. Okay? That's why we can get sick. That's why we got ailments. Now, the Lord did give us